Hey y'all, I'm gonna do a video tonight of my dinner. I was trying to figure out what to fix, and you know how you do, you sit and you stare in your cabinets and like it's gonna change. So I came up with, here's what the idea I came up with is canned chicken, and I do have some frozen chicken in the icebox that I could have cooked, but I wanted to fix this. It seemed easier. And I'm going to do some zucchini squash from my garden. So what I'm going to start off doing first, I'm going to turn around here just a little bit so you can see the, I'll put my skillet over here, go ahead and put it on medium, put a little olive oil, and you could add some onion. I don't really want any onion tonight, but onion would be good in this too. Of course, you could add onions, carrots, you can really add anything you want. But I'm mostly, is what I'm going to have is just zucchini squash. I'm going to go ahead and do the green, the zucchini squash, and the can of chicken. And let's see how many servings this can of chicken has. I believe it has 3.5. So let's see, 200, at less than 300, this whole can is less than 300 calories. Okay, so I'm going to cut up, y'all can see that, I'm going to cut up my, while that's getting hot, I'm going to add just a hair more. Okay. It's on medium. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to cut this up in chunks. It doesn't have, and they're kind of funny shaped, I know, but that's okay. They will taste the same. I really wanted to cook a couple pieces of chicken, and it's getting kind of late, and I'm running out of time. Because y'all, like I've talked about before, I like to eat before 6, and I'm running out of time. So, but we'll do a can of chicken. But I know that everybody does not like canned chicken, so you can cook y'all get the bags of the frozen chicken tenderloins that are raw that you can cook one or two at a time. Y'all see, y'all can't see Daisy sitting underneath me. And what's funny is she's waiting for me to drop something on the floor, but she's not going to eat zucchini. I have dropped celery, she won't touch it. I've dropped broccoli, she won't touch it. Lettuce, she won't touch. So I can already tell her that she would not touch. She looked down, she thought I dropped something. Now basically the zucchini just has to soften. And butter would give it a good flavor too, but I just added olive oil to my pan. And let's see, you can test it by putting your couple pieces in there. I know I'm turning it up high. I like to cook my stuff really fast and hot and get it really charred. So I'm gonna cook this the way I want to cook it, which will be charred and dark. If I was cooking it for Gerald, I wouldn't cook it as much because he don't like his stuff as crunchy as I like mine. Okay, so there's my zucchini. This will probably make, I don't know if it'd be 2 helpings or 3. But okay, so this is starting to simmer a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and dump that squash. And that may not be enough olive oil, but we'll see. May need just a little bit more. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and add some pepper. Just a tad of salt. I don't like a lot of salt, but I do like a lot of pepper, so. Y'all can see that, can't you? Yeah. So I have that on medium to high heat. Get that to simmering. Like I said, some onion from our garden would have been good, but sometimes I want onion and sometimes I don't. Okay. So what I'm going to do with this chicken is the 12.5 ounce can of chicken breast. I'm going to drain the water off of it. I will save the chicken broth. I mean, it's water, but it still is almost as good as chicken broth. I will save it, but I didn't that time. Okay. Dump that chicken in there. In my trash. Okay, so we'll add some more pepper to our chicken. Maybe just a little bit. Okay. Trying to break up those chunks of chicken breast. You could always dice up some carrots and put in this, or even some broccoli, or some cabbage, or, of course, I said the onion. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a lid and place a lid on top, and I will bring y'all back in a few minutes. Hey y'all, I have removed the lid, and it's been cooking, and it's almost there. I want to show y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that, the steam, but see where it's getting brown? That's how I like mine. This is past done for grilled, okay? So, but since it's just me eating it, I fixed it the way I want to. I think this would do 2 servings. See, the chicken was what? Was it like? It was about 300 calories, and that was for the whole can, I think is what it was. So you're talking, maybe 300 calories, and I could always add something to it. I could open up some beans. I love pork and beans. I could eat some pork and beans, or I could eat some ranch-style beans. But I'm going to turn it up on high. I told you I like to cook stuff really fast. But the zucchini squash is soft enough for me. And so I'm just trying to get it like charred, get it really brown. So I know. But we'll see how it tastes in just a minute. Like when I cook bacon, I cook it in the oven, and what I usually have to do is I fix a big pan. And I'll take the pan out of the oven, take everybody's bacon off, put my bacon back into the oven because I want mine really, really dark. We're gonna let that sit here for just a minute. But zucchini squash, our yellow squash are just not coming out of the garden. And most of the times what we do is we fry it. We'll take the squash, slice it up, dip it in cornmeal, and then fry it up in vegetable oil. But I'm trying to get away from all the fried food just a little bit. And somebody had mentioned one day, I think it was one day this week, they said they'd like to see me cook some of those garden vegetables. Well, they were probably wanting to see me fry it, which I still will probably do a video of it fried because that's how my family likes it too. An onion would have really been good in this, but I didn't really want any onion tonight, so. And it's probably done enough. We're gonna go ahead and turn it off. I'm gonna show y'all that. Okay. Take some up, we'll see how it tastes. And what I'm gonna do, since that was about 2 servings, I'm just gonna take out about half of it. Which is hard to do because it's all moving. probably about half. Maybe a little bit more. Move that off the stove. Okay, so I think y'all can see that, can't y'all? We'll see how that, we're gonna put just a little bit of salt on it because zucchini has no salt. Okay. See how this tastes. Ooh, I can feel the heat from that. I thought y'all was gonna follow that oven or that stove top. Get some zucchini in there. It looks so good, and just think how healthy it is. And I know when I say healthy, everybody's gonna jump on the canned chicken's not healthy board or train, whatever you'll call it. But it's better than me putting, you know, sausage in it or bacon in it or smoked sausage or something like that. So each to their own. And if y'all don't want canned chicken, get you a piece of chicken and cook it up like that. Y'all should try it. And I'm telling y'all, it is so much better with a little bit of brown. It is so much better with a little bit of crispy stuff in it. You know, crispies in it. Y'all. Chicken, zucchini squash, olive oil, and salt and pepper. That is delicious. And just think, it's probably not even 400 calories. Yum. That is so good. Y'all should really try that. And like I said, if you don't like canned chicken, get you a chicken breast and take it and shred it. That's easy enough to do. I just didn't have time tonight. That's good. So y'all definitely need to try it.